Hey guys, I'm back. This is take 2 of my first video. The first one I uploaded was complete shit. So I made a new one, and hopefully it's better. At least I'm better at commentating on it without, playing and commentating. That didn't work worth shit. But, yeah, okay, I don't know the name of the map because I'm retarded and didn't learn them. But the first thing you want to do when you start this game, you want to join a squad. And there's many obvious reasons for that, because you can hoard points like crazy, and because it's helpful overall for your whole team, because you get to spawn on your squad mates and blah blah blah. Yeah, if you play the game, it's super important. Anyways, I'm gonna be the engineer in this game because there's a lot of vehicles, and blowing up vehicles is fun, and you get to watch your points just multiply because of this double kill I'm about to get right here, because these guys are retarded. And if you didn't know, you can jump, and right as you jump, you click your grenade or your mine, and it will go a lot farther. And yeah, it's really helpful if you want to get that extra few yards on it. Oh, and one thing about the class I'm using right now, it's an engineering class with the UMP, and I'm not using the red dot scope like I normally do with all my other weapons. It's because this thing has a silencer and there's no muzzle flash, so it's a lot easier to aim with the iron sights. Because normally the muzzle flash gets in the way of your aiming, and you'll lose track of the guy as you're shooting. You don't know where the hell he is unless you spotted him. You just follow the little triangle. But yeah, so I'm using actually the lightweight perk right now because I don't know, I like being Speedy Gonzalez, I guess. Okay, so I was just trying to figure out where I am because I don't know the map perfectly. I'm like a level 27, I think. But yeah, that's another thing. You want to know your map inside and out. That goes for any FPS, because that is definitely one of the most important parts of playing any first-person shooters, knowing your map inside and out. And as you saw right there, I just burst fired. As many of you know, you just burst fire. Gets a lot more accurate, a lot more deadly at long ranges with any weapon. Those two guys lined up nicely right there for me. I'm just gonna speed up this part right here because I get stuck in between two tanks and I don't have any more mines, so I can't do anything really. So I'm just kind of, an easy frag for these guys. But one thing you can do is, anytime you get a chance to hop in an enemy's tank, even if you die, even if it's like a suicide mission, just go for it, because that'll give your team an advantage of them not having a tank for a minute or two before it respawns. Alright, another thing you want to focus on is it's kind of common sense, not running out in the open, kind of like I am now. But you don't want to, you want to like hug the side of walls, stay out of the open, because I mean, you see this all the time in servers. People just run out in the middle of the open like I am right now, actually. Kind of being a bad example, but I mean, to get to C, this is the fastest way, and I don't know, I got lucky, I guess. But yeah, you definitely want to stay out of the open whenever you're going from place to place. I mean, it's common sense, but people are running out in the open all the time. Right here, none of my guys are around me, so I'm just taking this base alone. I do this quite often, actually. Like, the bad guys, they just forget about some of their bases. I mean, this is their last base, so I don't see why they're not hoarding around it, but they're probably all at spawn. But there's gonna be a guy that's gonna be right behind me, and this is a good example of why you want to have a good pair of headphones that you can distinguish the left from right, behind you from in front of you, because I knew he was behind me and I knew exactly where he was from the way he was running, so I was able to just trick him right there, and I was able to frag him. Yeah, we're pretty much dominating them at this point, and when this happens, you want to hold that one spawn point that's in front of their base. In this case, it's A. So yeah, they took it back, but so we're all gonna try and hold them there. We don't want them getting out, and it's it's really easy, just because there's a big wooded area over there. It's really easy if you just tell a few of your guys to like if I was on the opposing team, I'd just get a few of my guys and we go through the woods and take D back, all the way back there. Um, but I don't know. I don't see people on this game are a lot of them are I really think are retarded. I mean, there's a lot of stupid people that play this game. Like they don't really use any brains. They have the Call of Duty mentality. I'll put it at that. They run and gun, and I think that's a mentality for a lot of FPSs these days. It's just run and gun. I think Call of Duty is to blame for a lot of it. Um, but yeah, right now, the whole team's just trying to hold him at a. There actually is a few guys. Yeah, I think the one's gonna be up here. He's gonna try and escape on an ATV, and there's tanks that come down here. So I'm gonna just try and maybe plan a mine. And it fails because it gets around the corner. I thought that was one of my guys actually. That's another thing. Like sometimes it'll be confusing because like you'll see there'll be an emblem above an enemy's head maybe, and it might be you can't really tell if it's your teammate or not because your teammate could be in the distance, and I've gotten killed a bunch of times because I thought a guy was my teammate, and because an emblem was above his head, that it was just a guy that was afar. And right here, I popped this guy like 3 or 4 times in the face, it looks like, and I just completely fail. And yeah, the registry sometimes in this game isn't the best. I'm sure a lot of you'll see blood fly off of a dude's face while you're sniping, and he's still alive. That's probably one of the most frustrating things about this game is just the game's registry. But I mean, it's good. It's good for the most part. It's just maybe I think it's because of how many people are on the game at once. I mean, I don't really know if that's it, but there's a lot going on. That might play a part in it. Let's see right here. I'm just gonna speed this part up because all I do is I try and chase this guy down and see where he's going. Yeah, and I think there's a part where I started noticing, I guess, fraps, because I recorded the fraps, and I noticed like it wasn't really lagging, but like I would move. I feel like something was pulling me back. I really don't know what it was. Like, see, you can see right here. Like I would go forward because I was getting confused. I would go forward and it just like it feels like it's pulling me back. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know what was going on. So if any of you guys watching this know how to record on a PC, extremely smoothly, because I'm still learning. This is my first video actually, besides that amnesia one, but I even experienced problems with that. I really don't know how to exactly record perfectly with fraps or whatever program you're supposed to use. I mean, the only other game I ever recorded with was Counter-Strike Source, and they had a in-game recording feature in the console that I used with Virtual Dev, I think. Yeah, it kind of screwed up my game towards the end. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of speed this part up because we won, and there's nothing really exciting going on. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I think I kind of understand why commentators and people that do video game commentators like this start talking about random crap during the middle of the game, because a lot of these games are drawn out, and unless you're doing like a professional match where every aspect of it's important, then you can't really talk about a pub all that much in great depth. Well, thanks a ton for watching my video, guys. I mean, this video is just basically to give general tips on how to be better at FPS games in general. You don't have to just apply this to Bad Company. But I'll be hopefully recording more gameplay, maybe not just Bad Company 2, maybe other games, but hopefully I'm going to bring more exciting stuff than just a typical match like this. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you guys next time.